Hello and welcome to Shrimps TV, all things Morecambe FC, and it's Morecambe FC 1, Halifax Town 2. So yeah, bit of a disappointing result to say the least last night. Halifax, the first team that we've played this season in the National League that they've actually come and sat in. That first half, they had no ambition at all. They just sat on their own half. We played some really good football, some brilliant passing football going forwards. Squandered a few chances. Jack Nolan hits another wonder goal, his third in 3 games. That was brilliant. At that point, you thought there's only one winner in this game. Halifax, it just didn't look like there was a route back for them. But that last 5 minutes of the first half, we started getting sloppy. Some complacency creeping in there. I thought we were a little bit, what's the word? Almost slightly arrogant. We'd had so much of the ball there. And you just felt that something wasn't quite right. And in the second half, they just came out of the traps. They went for it. They had to do something. But they went for it. They pushed up high line, got bodies forward. They attacked areas of the pitch that we really weren't comfortable in, so down the sides and that. I've got to be honest with you, I was really disappointed that first 10 or 15 minutes of the second half. We were at the races. Ash in his interview said that he told them to keep going, keep the tempo, and try and keep going the same direction in the second half, but the players just didn't respond to it. It was quite baffling, really. And Halifax get the goal back. It was an odd-looking goal from the other end of the pitch there. I was waiting to see whether the ref was going to give it, but yeah, they get that goal back. We sort of come back into the game a bit, but you could see that some of the lads were tiring, and I thought around that 55, 60-minute mark, Ash should have made some substitutions then. Jack Nolan looked out on his feet. Quite a few of them did. I mean, we've had a Saturday, Tuesday game scenario. The players still aren't fit. I don't think he used his subs properly last night. I'm going to be honest about that. We did get back in the game, got a foothold and created a few more chances, but the finishing just wasn't there. But their winning goal, it was just fortune, really. It's taken a deflection by the looks of it, and it was just fortune. But at that point, you're worried because then they sat back in again, and from that point on, we just didn't seem to have an answer to it. So there was some worrying concerns for me there in that game yesterday. I don't think we defend well when we've not got the ball. When we've not got the ball, we don't play well at all. When we've not got the ball, we need to work on that. The shape sometimes just disappears as well. But I've got to say, I'll still love Maldini and Payne. I think they're really good signings at the back. I thought Jan was great last night. But I just think in front of them, we don't defend it well. The midfield there are not doing the thing at times. Aziz played in that kind of midfield pivot role, but we're playing like a 4-1-4-1 where he's the sole kind of pivot. I mean, I'd like to see a combative central defensive midfielder alongside him there just as an extra bit of cover. There's times when I think, our wide men going forward, the lack of fitness means they're not always tracking back. It's early days, but it was really disappointing. It's a game I don't think we should have lost. A point would have been fair. I think we'd have took a chance and won it easy, but a bit of a setback that. Which brings me on to Truro. So Truro away Saturday. A lot of people talking about it before and after the game. They're going there. I can't make it. I've got a prior engagement I can't really get out of. But a lot of people talking there. I just wish everybody who's going down there the best of luck, happy travels. It's an extremely long way. I know because I've done it many times because I've family down there and stuff like that. I've done it many times and that. It's total dedication to fans going down there. I said in the previous video that yeah, it's kind of like a weather ground, I'd call it, Truro. The west winds off the Atlantic can make it a bit of a game of 2 hours, but I don't think the forecast is too bad for the weekend. So that's one good thing. But they might set up like Halifax and look to set in and do something similar. So as a club and as a team, we're going to have to learn plan B and C when teams do this. And we've got to defend. We've got to defend a whole lot better than we are collectively. Because I don't necessarily blame the back four or even the keeper. Like it's what's in front of him sometimes. It's a bit open and that. But yeah, it's a bit of a negative one, this, but you know, it's a learning curve, and I think we've learnt a lot of harsh lessons from Halifax on that Wednesday night game. So it just remains for me to say, yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and tatty bye, everybody.